Guys, here we are back for part two of the hip mobility and shoulder uh, involvement and mobility as well. Now we're going into a little bit more of the stability part. We're going to take the mobilizing movements. We went to the side and stepping, and then we're going to go up to the stand and adding an extension into this movement. So they are getting to a little bit more dynamic, a little more strength and control. So again, be careful when you're doing these movements um, so that you don't injure yourself because these are very deep lunges. Um, so only do what you're able up to this point. Okay, so just a quick review. We went with the shin boxes and we started moving and extending and getting ready to move back in this direction. Now, to add to these movements, we're going to drop the legs. And again, use your hand for support as you need. We're going to raise up. We're going to you can bring the leg around carefully if you want. Here, really dropping in, curl the toe under, lunging forward, standing up. Whew, that's a powerful movement. This is good for a one leg squat. Up to a stand, extending back, reversing the arms, reaching, controlled, down, pointing the toe. Again, if you need, swing the leg back, use that hand. Maybe you try to work with the control for your core in the middle there. Very good there. And here, step, bring it up. Now I'm here, really dropping in forward. Try to feel your belly on your stomach. I mean, your belly on your thigh. Lean forward. Ooh, use that powerhouse. Boom, finishing position. Now let me change the angle a little bit so you can see where I'm going here. So from here, we'll go into that V position so you can see it. Rotate, boom. I lift, use those glutes. Reach, stepping through or sliding the leg around, sorry. Here, lean in. Curl. This is a deep lunge, so be very careful. Make sure your glutes are really nice and warmed up. And then I'm transitioning to that Heisman Trophy position. Returning. Again, making sure not to hold your breath. Other side. Up. Stepping through. Really drop in. I'm going to go off the screen here for a second. And up. Heisman position. Backed out. Slow. Swing that leg around. Down. I'm going to move a little further away so you can see what I'm doing here. Now I'm going to add one last little piece. Play with it as you like. I'm going to step through. I'm in that deep lunge. I'm coming up. Controlled. Good. Extend one foot straight and the other arm up. Slowly extending back. Going to that position using your powerhouse. Good. Swinging it out and around. We're coming back around to do it one more time on the other side. Good. I'm coming up. Use that glute. Step through. Oh, sorry. Swing through. Up. I like to swing through because it adds a little more of a challenge. You don't have to do that. Lean forward. I'm ready. Power. Extend the arms straight as you extend the foot. Back down. Swing it out. Around. Good. All right, so that's the second part of going up to the top. So we started with, if you're watching this the first time, go back and watch the first part. so that you can get your hips nice and warmed up. Because by the time we get to that deep lunge, you have to be careful because that's a very, powerhouse position. This helps you with pistol squat, single leg squat, um, split squats, that sort of thing. It'll really help with or sumo squats or ass to grass squat. It's super beneficial for that. Also, it's like doing an inverted lunge, so stepping on a box and up. So it really will build that strength there, and also helps with getting, again, those hips and the mobility of your hips by putting stress on your proprioceptive nervous system by like being that deep in the stretch for your glute and then coming up and through. It's really, really a good movement. So be careful with that, but have fun and get strong. Maybe you see how maybe you do one on each side, maybe that's where you are. Maybe you end up doing 5 on each side or 10. Once you get to 10, let me know because then we'll change it up and make it a little bit more challenging. Maybe you're getting ready for a pistol or one leg squat. Okay, you guys, we'll see you in the next video. Peace and blessings.